everyone, I'm Javier Fuenmayer. Thank you so much for being here. I usually give out one of the gimmicks that we make in the videos, but this time I'm actually going to have 3 gimmicks. So I'm going to be giving away 3 of these to 3 of you. If you want a chance to win one of them, all you have to do is comment down below what is your go-to magic trick and why. And I will choose a random winner and ship it anywhere in the world. For this, all we need is just 1 packet of gum. So we're gonna take the packet of gum, open up the cellophane, and remove all of the gum sticks that you have inside. You'll have a little clear packet just like this. Then what you'll want to do is cut everything away so that you have this left over. You'll see that we're not keeping this piece that's from the top here. It's coming off and we just have the bottom part of the gum plus the part that says 5. You're also going to need some magnets. So I'm going to show you where those magnets are going to be. What's really going to happen is these magnets will get attracted like this, and this is going to fold, and then these will get attracted like this. So once you place any magnets, and it doesn't matter if you have, I have here some circle magnets, we would put those there and you can glue them however you want, or even with the square magnets here is going to work perfectly fine. What I did there for those half is I just took the magnets and I broke them in half. I glued one there, and then this attaches this way, and then this attaches that way. Here you can see that we have some magnets set up. Now those are actually on the outside. All I did was I took some folder, a flimsy folder, and I cut the pieces so that it would be there. I'm gonna take those off and those off, but you'll see that when you have it, this is actually going to lock this way and lock like so. All I did to hide the magnet here was take from the side a little sliver of the packet of gum, and then I just glued it on. So this pretty much completes that gimmick. I want to mention that this doesn't have to be black at all. You could actually just leave it exactly as it comes, straight like this. There's no need to do anything. The only reason you would want to put it black is for extra handlings and different ideas that I'm going to give you at the end. Because there's many things you could do with this simple little gimmick, you're going to have to think about whether you're going to be transforming it into playing cards, into Tic Tacs, AirPods, different types of candies, keys, coins, the packets of gum, absolutely anything at all that you want. Basically, I'll show you some that I have here, and you can see that we've been eating some of these already, but it just has a little piece of magnet on the back. And that is so that this can be held easier as we're holding it like this, and it can be hidden. But the same goes with these little packs if you want to switch it into this. I'm gonna start showing you with the Tic Tac box. I'm actually going to use a white box here, and once it aligns there like this, you'll see that now I can hold the packet just like this, and when I let go, what's actually happening is this is closing as this falls and it drops on the hand. Because it's flipping over, you're not seeing this part towards the back, and now you can shake it, hiding this piece so that they can't see it. Of course, now you can open it up, dump it away, and you can also then steal this gimmick if you want. Now, if on the back of this, if you have another piece of this sticker, you can get it from another packet, glue it on top, and now that magnet is going to be hidden and then you won't see it. So basically, one more time, what is happening is you can have it set up this way so that there's a little gap in between this flap and that. And then these 2 fingers, the middle finger and the index finger, are actually going to clip that little section right there. Then is the middle finger is going to hold the Tic Tac box from underneath as the thumb pretty much just holds that open. So from this angle, you can see everything that's happening. And then as we drop, this is going to fall and it's going to lock in place. You can lift it up, and now you can either take some Tic Tacs, give them away to your spectators, or anything, or you can just steal that piece away and then you're set. If you want to change your packet of gum to AirPods, it's super simple. Just if you want them to appear this way, you just set it up in that way. So I want them to display like that. I'm going to set them up like this. And notice that the magnet leaves a little gap on that card right there. Not on the card, but on the gum from the AirPods. This is so that, once again, I can clip my middle finger and index right in between those as I use the middle finger to balance the AirPods. Again, if I were to put pressure here, that would close. So you want to leave it very light. Now, as you drop, you're going to have it fall. And as it does, you want to clip it this way so that those black spots are not seen. And this is where, if this is something that you want to do constantly so that you don't have to worry about this, you can actually make this, instead of black, you could have it fingerprinted. So you can take a picture of your hand and then you paste that right here so that when this falls, it'll just mimic your hand for just a brief second as you pull it up, unstick the magnet, and now you can display. Just like you can put the hand printed there, I actually have a gimmick here that has the back of the blue cards. So if we were to take a mess of blue cards on the floor, ooh, and there's one card face up there. Now this kind of hides, or it's a camouflage on there. So when we open it up, if we take, let's say, a piece of Reese's Pieces and we put it underneath, that is technically being hidden there. And I don't really know about the angles right now, but what you want to do is make sure that that's not seen. And I'm going to be holding it by the pinky and this fatty part of my palm or thumb. And then all I'm going to do is swing back, and that is going to close like this. So I'm holding this flap open, because if I let go, it'll close with the magnet. So I'm leaving it open. Now all I'm going to do is use this as my hinge for that little part there. So as that happens, you flick it over and you drop it. This is just going to hide in the mess as you drop the your candy or anything else you want to switch that into, and now you can display, and that is technically hidden there. But this could be any pattern that you have. It could be your close-up pad, it could be black if you have a black mat, or anything at all that you like. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't have a full deck of cards with me here at the moment, so we're gonna do it with a little bit less than the full deck of cards. But another thing you can do is switch the packet of gum into a deck of cards. And the way in which you do that, if you know the tilt move with cards, which is just pushing over the top card and having it slightly raised above so that you can create the illusion it's going in the middle. It's really going second from the top, but from the front, it looks like it's going from the middle. So if we take this concept and apply it to this, we're actually going to hide the cards. So if I had a full deck, which would probably look like this, it still works. What you want to do is open this up. Notice how the deck is slightly further back. Okay, now all I do is I have my little pinky break, exactly as I would, and then it's a little raise, so it looks like tilt. And what that does from the right angle, it'll just look like the cards are not there. Now, all you have to do is that same move we did before, which is this, but instead of doing it that way, we're actually going to do it in reverse. We're going to keep a hold of the middle finger and thumb, and I'm just going to flick forward. And when that does, this little design is going to line up. Of course, that's if you set it up like this, like just a regular card. So that will line up. And now all you have to do is cover this with your hand as you start to bring this little piece back as you just spread. Once you spread like this, you have your little gimmick over here, which you can then now slide underneath as you spread the cards, and then the packet of gum has disappeared. Of course, if you want, what you could do is after this vanishes, you can take out your card case, and from inside of the card case, you can pull out your packet of gum. So to your spectators, you just had a transposition of the packet of gum with the playing cards. One of the other tricks that I did in the intro was taking the sticks of gum, let me take some sticks of gum here, and having the pack of gum turn into the sticks of gum. So once you have your packet of gum all very nicely, neatly underneath, all you're going to do is cover it up. I'm going to show you exposed view as if my hand is there, and that is going to turn around as you display, and as you maybe you can palm this off and just show these. One other thing you could do is take some of the plastic wrappers, take them off, and then just put them here. So you can put this plastic wrappers like this. So you would just put 3, glue them onto your gimmick, and now when you make that change or the vanish of your case, it's going to match perfectly with this. So after you've done your change, you could actually, boom, it's finished. Once you drop it, because this would have the same design, everything would fall on top. It would be completely normal that this happened. And then once again, you could reproduce the box if you want somewhere else. I was just thinking, and I tried it here, I did it with double-sided stick tape, so it's not that proper, but I took the gimmick, okay, and this is gonna give us 3 changes. So if we have the green rain, we put it here, and then we'll put the watermelon on top. What I did is on the back of this, instead of having it black, you'll see that if we do this, is going to now change into the blue. But that's because all I did is I took the little piece from another pack, and it could be any color, I just had that one. And now we'll have a quick change. All we're doing is, if I stand up, I think it'll be easier, but all we're doing is we're bringing that down, and as it does, it'll change into this. Of course, from here, now you could do, I haven't thought about this, but you could spin it and then have it change if you want, or if you want to do it more covert. So for instance, you can say, well, there's the blue, and then here, if we just snap our fingers, it'll change into the green. Basically, I just thought of this, so I figured I wanted to include it for you guys, but it's just getting us to do one little quick change. I don't even know how this looks, so I haven't seen this in a mirror, so hopefully it's good. So as you can see, there's a ton of different ways in which you can use this gimmick. I'm really looking forward to whatever you guys come up with, so let me know in the comments below if you have any ideas that I didn't touch upon. And again, if you do share this in social media, I would love to see you guys perform it, so make sure you tag me. I want to thank you so much for your time. Once again, I'm Javier Fuenmayer, and we'll see you guys next week on Monday.